Is it wrong to want more from a mangaka or author or creator of a show or writer of a book? Is it wrong to want more from them? And this question comes from what counts as art? Is it art if it's modified heavily by the expectations of others, or does it still count as art because it's modified heavily by the expectations of others? So then the next question I ask, which is a medium that I'm planning to deal with, and a medium that I deal with all the time, is it wrong to expect more and ask for more from a creator of some sort of artwork or some sort of media? Now, I actually think art, in the creation of art, in the consumption of art, a sort of call and response. I don't think either is negative. I think a response is just as good as any response. I think a bad response is as good as a good response. And as good, I mean they are equal. The reason I say this is because art is meant to evoke a response. And I don't think that it's unfair to ask for more from an author or an artist or someone who creates a piece of media that you enjoy. But I also don't think it's fair to expect them to heed to your demands. So a lot of people wish things were different or wish things were slightly different or pointed more towards their ideology, which is understandable. And when we live in a world full of extremes today and people don't really want to feel like they're, how do I say this? People don't want to feel as though any part of their world is against them. And that's fair because we'd like to build a world where everything that we sort of interact with is moving us, is in alignment with us as a person, right? But I think part of the enjoyment of this sort of medium and art in general is the acceptance of the uncomfortability of it, whether you disagree with what's in it or not. Now, there are limits to this for every person. They have their own limits, and every person's limits are completely valid. So if someone is cool with a really gory show or a show that talks about topics that are extremely uncomfortable for another person, that's totally fine. I think that's what art is meant to do. But I don't think it's fair to expect the artist to change or force the artist to change based on preferences, because art is meant to get you to respond, and you have responded. That was the job. It's a call and response, just like music is, just like other media is, just like other forms of media is. I think the art will change on its own as the artists themselves change. So, if anything, hope the artist change, not the art. Don't hate the art. Talk about the artist more. The art comes from the artist. It's meant to make a response. Don't force the artist to change the art that they've already made. Just do your best to hope the artist change if that's something you really want. Some people don't want the artist to change because if they do change, then the medium changes and the stuff they do changes and the ideas that they've put into their work also changes, and not a lot of people vibe with that. And then other people might vibe with what the people who left don't vibe with. Art is ever changing. So you're going to find yourself disagreeing with things that the artist puts out. You're going to find yourself not liking the things the artist puts out. But I'm just saying, just know I don't think it's fair to try to force the artist to change. That's it. Don't force the artist to change. You can hope they change, but the art comes where it comes from.